We've been featured on Product Hunt Top 10, and I want to tell you exactly how you can do the same, step by step. As most of Product Hunt's listings, it was completely out of the blue. A satisfied customer or friends of yours posted there, and you all of a sudden start seeing an increase in sign-ups or visits that day. How big is that increase? Okay, in our case, it was over 150% increase in visits and a 20% in sign-ups compared with the previous day. Once it's clear the value of being featured on listing, Product Hunt, how you can get the most from it. By the time this video is recorded, you will need around 300 upvotes to make sure you'll be in the top 5, and around 500 upvotes to be the first. In other words, you better have already launched, have some user base, and a product that works well in order to increase the likelihood to be upvoted. If you are in the early days, let's say a coming soon landing page, I'd rather go to beta list. We were there in the early days 2 years ago, and we got hundreds of sign-ups through that website. Critical place if you are at that stage. So, assuming you are already listed on Product Hunt, either by yourself, either by a friend, either by a satisfied customer, these are the 3 steps I recommend you to follow. Number 1, it's comments. It's very likely that if you are completely brand new on Product Hunt, you are still not able to comment there. However, their team is extremely quick in replying to you and giving you access to comment there in your post. Once you have access to comment, be the first in commenting in your own post. Let's say you just comment like, I'm the founder of this app, and I'm here to reply to any of your questions, or I'd love to hear your feedback. For instance, like Derek from Notify did, you are getting access to comment. Someone else already said something about your product. That's an amazing opportunity for you to give a personal reply to that guy. For example, in our case, we still were not able to comment, but someone already said something about our product. So what we did was to record a video like this in order to then post it there and everybody will watch it. I believe we got plenty of our uploads from that video. Number 2, share your listing. Let your users know that you've been featured on Product Hunt and that they can upload you there. Start with the basics: Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Bear in mind, you normally rank better and have a better click-through rate if you attach an image. So, make a screenshot of your post, not the homepage of Product Hunt, but your post, and attach it to your update in those social networks with a link to your exact URL on Product Hunt, which normally is something like producthunt.com/post/ the name of your app. Not all of your users are going to follow you on social media, so you can send them a newsletter letting them know of this good news. I recommend you to send a newsletter saying that you are featured on Product Hunt and that upvoting you will mean a world for you. Use your regular app for sending newsletters, MailChimp, Aweber, your own platform, whatever you use. But make sure you attach a screenshot of your listing there and the URL, the exact URL that will bring them to your page and upvote for you or comment there, but not send them to producthunt.com because they will be lost there. I must say, you should not incentivize people upvotes. Product Hunt guidelines say very clearly you should not offer discounts or gifts or whatsoever for upvoting you. Let people upvote you because they generally like your product. Number 3, email outreach. Take advantage of this opportunity and resume conversations or catch up with people who you don't talk with since a while ago. Let's say you have a partner or potential investors you don't talk with since a few weeks ago, even months. What a better opportunity to let them know you've been featured here and that you will be glad to catch up in that conversation and move on. The point here is maybe not getting an upvote or even a visit to your post on Product Hunt, but moving on on something that really moves your business, which is sales. Other way can happen as well. If you see someone who you know on Product Hunt, it's a great opportunity to drop them a line saying, hey, I saw you, that's great, you got my upvote there. For example, Derek from Notify did that with us. He sent us an email saying, hey guys, I saw you, I didn't know you were there. I would have done it by myself. So it's a great way to catch up and start using that person's product or invest in that product or whatever you are talking with that person. Being featured in a media is like a 24 hours opportunity. I mean, the next day you won't be in the news, so you should better take advantage of every single minute that day. So just to recap, the 3 steps you should follow once you are featured on Product Hunt should be: number 1, comment on your post. Be the first commenting there, saying that you are the founder and you'll be happy hearing feedback or answering people's questions. Number 2, share your listing. Let people know you are featured either in social media and newsletters, whatever other channels you use. Number 3, catch up with potential partners and investors, letting them know the big news. If you've also been featured on Product Hunt, we'd love to know what you did to make it in the comments below. Cheers!